Hello, welcome back to Master the PLC Programming. Myself is Nathan from Autobase. In last session, we have developed one logic to control the liquid level by using a low level and high level sensor. Now in today's topic, we are going to modify that logic in order to cover the manual mode and the auto mode. So let me recap what we have discussed or what we have done in the last video. So in last video, we have developed the logic to control the level of this tank. We have developed the logic in such a way that when the liquid level falls below this low level, then the inlet valve should start automatically from the PLC and outlet valve should be closed. And once the liquid level goes above the high level, the inlet valve should close and the outlet valve should open. Now liquid level is going up. A high level we have set it at 90 percentage. So once it is reached above 90, then the liquid level 90 equal to or above the 90. Now the sensor has detected this high level and it is giving logic 0 to the PLC. Basically we have connected the NC contact of this low level and the high level sensor to the PLC. Now once the liquid level reached to high level, the inlet valve is closed and the outlet valve is open. So now again, if the liquid level falls below the low level is it's set at 10%. So if liquid level falls below the low level, then this outlet valve should close and inlet valve should open. Now the liquid level is at 7%. Outlet valve is closed and the inlet valve is open. But now thing is that if operator want to do some maintenance, let us assume that there is some maintenance issue, that line is broken or maybe wall is not functioning properly. Assume that this wall is not functioning properly and operator wants to take out this wall for maintenance purpose. So for that purpose, we have given this manual mode and auto mode. So what is basically manual mode and the auto mode? See, if you click on this, now it is in manual mode, now it is in auto mode. See, in auto mode, these open close of these walls will be covered by that will be controlled by the PLC. And in a manual mode, operator can manually click on this button, means he can manually open and close the wall so that he can do the routine maintenance or any other activity he want to perform, maybe calibration, maybe testing, whatever things he want to do. So that how we can include this manual and auto mode in PLC logic, that we are going to cover. Now here the PLC logic we develop for the level control. Now here this is the logic. This is low level and we have used the latch of this output bit. This is the high level. We have used the NC contact. Remember this NC, why we have used the NC contact? Because in the field also we have used the NC contact, and this is our start event, this is our stop event. So for the stop event, remember that if in the field it is NC contact, then we have to use the NO contact. If in the field it is NO contact, then we have to use the NC contact. Okay, so the logic for the both wall is the same. Now we want to have the auto mode and the manual mode. So already I have assigned some bits for the manual and auto mode. So this bit B307, this is for the manual and auto bit. When this bit is high, that means the auto mode is selected, and bit is low, that means manual mode is selected. Now I am going to select this bit. See, we have taken one contact. This is auto and manual. So this logic, that auto mode, when this bit is high, that means it is an auto mode. So in auto mode this logic will work. Now in a manual mode, remember we have to take the bits or the commands from the HMI. So in the manual mode, what we want, two commands for each wall open, wall close, and for outlet also open and close. So two commands we require from the HMI. Okay, so already I have considered two bits for the this command. This bit is for outlet wall close, then this is outlet wall open, this is the inlet wall close, this is inlet wall open. Okay, so once, see what logic we want to develop for the manual wall. If somebody press, if operator press the open, then the wall should open. Then it should give the command to open the wall. If operator press the close, then it should close the wall. Okay, that logic we want to develop for the manual wall. So here, now this logic is applicable for the auto mode. Okay, now same logic for the manual mode, we can develop the logic. But see, thing is that the output address we cannot repeat this output address at the output side more than one time. It has to be only one time at the output. So that's why now we're going to add the manual mode in parallel with the auto mode. So here now once this bit is high, that means it is in a auto mode. Once this bit is low, that is, it means manual mode. So now we'll take a bit for the inlet. Now this bit is to open the wall. So this bit is for the open the wall. This we are using the NO contacts because directly we are taking it from the HMI. And again we have to develop the latch for this bit. We'll use the same output bit what we have used for the auto mode. And here we should get the stop bit. So stop bit address, we are having the stop bit address clue. This is for the clue. So this one inlet wall open manually, inlet wall open close, sorry, inlet wall close manually. So these are, again, see, for the start event we are using NO contact, so that's why NO contact is here. For the stop we are using NO contact from the HMI, so in the PLC we have reversed it to NC contact. So this will work during the manual mode. So similarly for the outlet wall, we are going to develop the same logic for the outlet wall. Here again, this logic, whatever logic we have developed earlier, that is for the auto mode. So we are going to add this auto bit here. Then we want to make the logic for the manual mode. So this we are going to use NC contact. This is the NC contact for the manual mode. So once this bit is high, that means it is in a auto mode. When this bit is low, that means it is in a manual mode. And the same logic we will use here. This we have to use the bit to start. So for the outlet, our outlet wall, we are using this bit. This in manual. You can say MA. Then NC contact for the outlet addresses is for the manual. Okay, and then we have to latch this start event. So for the latching, again we are going to use the same bit. You can use the address, this address. So now this logic is ready for the manual and auto mode. Now we are going to download this logic in a PLC. Okay, now the logic is downloaded in the PLC. This is the, now it is showing the online actual running. Okay, this is, we are in the online mode. Okay, now we will test the logic. Now the see here. Now This is in a manual mode. Now see in a manual mode, both walls it is in closed position, or it is by default it is an early stage closed position. Now we want to start this inlet wall. We can start or open this inlet wall. See what will happen in the wall, that will see. See the logic how it will work. Inlet wall. This is actually push button. So once we press this push button, then the run will complete like this from this is in our manual mode. That's why it is a 0, and this is NC contact. So here it is 0, then it will make 1 to here. So this contact is closed. So and when I push that open push button on HMI, then this will close. So the run will complete from this way, from this contact to this, and then this contact. Then once it is on, and then we have used the latch bit here. So that's why this inlet wall is open. Okay, now if we can close it from here also. If this bit I make it 0, then the inlet wall is now closed. So similarly, we can check the outlet wall. If I make it this bit high, then let's see what happens. See now this bit is high, I am making it low. When this bit is high, then the run completes from this bit to this bit and this bit. That's why this was high, and we use this latch. So in this case now run completing from this path, auto manual, outlet wall, and then this wall flow. So that's why it is still on. If I make it this bit high, that means I am pressing the close button which is on the HMI. It is similar to pressing the close button. Now this bit is high. So when this bit is high, say when I put it this bit is high, then it will put the logic 0, and if it is logic 0, then it is going to do the logic 0 to output. So that's why now this wall is in the closed position. See, again we'll see on the HMI. This is in manual mode. I think we have set this logic bit 1, that's why it is not giving the output. Yeah, so let it first make it 0. Okay, in a PLC the output the close bit was set to 1, that's why it is not giving the desired output. Now I make it to 0. So now we'll check it is open. Now if we want to make it output also open, it is open, you can make it close. Now let's see what will happen if we are in auto mode. Now in auto mode, it will check the logic. It will do the logic in such a way that when liquid level is below this low level, then it will make this wall open. Let's see what is happening in the PLC. See in the PLC, see now this low bit it is activated. So that's why the inlet wall is in open position and outlet wall it is in closed position. If I change this mode from here, I can change. If I change this mode from here, then what will happen? Now it is in manual mode. But since it is in a manual mode, now the path will completed from this. See, that's why this bit still remains on, and the wall will still remain on. So in that case, if you want to make it the wall off, it is in a manual position. So if you want to make it this wall closed, you can make it closed. So similarly, you can check again. Means you can set the manual mode from here. Auto mode, see it is in auto mode. So in auto mode, the level it is below the low level. See, now it is in the manual mode. The level is below the low level. But still you can see, even if the liquid level goes up and down, still wall remains it is in open position. Sorry, now it is closed. Yeah, it is closed. If I think it is in auto mode. This is it is in, now it is in a manual mode. So if this goes below the low level, the wall position is not going to change. So manually you have to make it high, low, open, close, whatever you want to do. And now if it is in auto mode, then you can make it, you can check the logic. So that's it for today's topic. Thank you.